reps. First off, for the Nuggets, Jamal Murray back after a one-game absence, was dealing with some elbow issues. Gary Harris.
Attention to players, hands on their knees early in the game. But if you get to that second win, K-Ray, then you're fine.
Suns breaking out the orange, hoping to have a little Orange Friday fun as Crowder too strong with that first three-point effort. 28 and 36. Last one coming in a matchup in the bubble. This is a series like Utah that has been dominated by Denver as Booker rides himself right down the lane. Even more so than last year is the defensive element.
Yeah, and that's the last part, right? That gets him to superstardom. If he can continue to defend like he has, that's going to be huge. And
you talk about that depth, but they lost some key pieces, and you were alluding to this a moment ago. And those three key pieces that left were all primary defenders.
If you're DeAndre, you kind of live with that. I mean, because Jokic is more dangerous, I believe, posting up than out there shooting the three.
Yeah, shooting 4 of 10, and Murray finds himself wide open, connects on the triple.
Kentucky products, and Jamal Murray loves to prove a point.
7 of the team's first 9 points here for Murray. Millsap batting that one up and away, but the Suns get it. Nice wraparound feed from Crowder inside the DA. Season that leads the Suns. Wanted the catch and shoot, but he's jammed there by Gary Harris. Bridges gets a clean look, and down it goes.
He is so locked in with that, and it's not going anywhere. I said that last year when he started knocking that three down. He's here to stay with that shot.
Murray finds himself all alone in a corner, connects on the triple. Third three-point attempt of the season for Ayton. Here is Harris, who gets an open path. No resistance there.
And that's what Harris can do. I mean, he's really struggled lately with his jump shot, but he can definitely take it to the basket.
Ayton able to get space. He kind of hesitated for the easy lay-in.
Well, I like this. It seems like the Suns' focus is to get DeAndre a ton of touches here early in the game, and so far, so good.
Jokic uncorking another three. Shoots 40%.
I mean, it's like it's drawing rain.
Chris Paul looking at the triple, and down it goes.
Chris Paul can score the ball if he wants to, but right now he's trying to keep everybody else involved. But when needed, we will see his offense.
Calf strain, played last year for the Clippers. We'll wait and see if Green does come off the bench. 7-point Denver lead. Catch and shoot coming from Cam Johnson, and knocks it down. You know, the thing you love to continue to see about Cam, too, EJ, scoreless in the first half last night, but no panic, no rush.
Him down. Everyone knows he's capable of dropping 50.
Saw him do that in that memorable playoff series with Donovan Mitchell and the Jazz, as Millsap takes the quick feed. Here's the drive from Harris off balance. DA on the clear. Cameron Payne on the push, finding Bridges. Sets, fires, and knocks down. Yeah, of course, the shortened preseason, short time off. As you noted, the basketball calendar in their bodies way off. Suns trying to cut into this 5-point Denver lead. Little off-balance leaner there by Malone. Said he's one of the top 5 pick-and-roll players in the world. He's not a good passer. He is a great passer. So very strong credentials coming from Mike Malone. Straightaway three from Jermichael Green, and that is a guy you've got to close out. Here is Barton. Nice defense that time by Kaminsky to force the miss. Kaminsky on the spin, gets inside with a pretty left-hand finish.
He took advantage of the mismatch that he had inside and just went right to work with a tremendous left hand.
You know, as we said, he is thrilled to be back in Phoenix. with his guys. Had that great stretch last December, if you recall, 13-game run, and really playing, I thought, probably the best basketball of his career. There's Paul with that step back mid-range.
Threw away and blew in your mindset, and he's exactly correct. I mean, that was a winnable game.
And Jay Crowder echoed that a couple of nights earlier as Paul worked key minutes. Chris Paul working on the rookie again. Back to Galloway. Corner three.
Mikhail, you better know that's going to happen. I mean, teams aren't going to continue to let him knock that shot down. And that's when the other parts of this game should open up.
Dozier, one of the players now getting a lot of the minutes that those players we were talking about earlier would be getting. And Dozier, while he's seen his play improve, the undrafted player just doesn't have the game experience, and that was what Mike Malone was talking about.
Dozier can play, though, and he got some time in the bubble for them, and he had some very good opportunities and some good runs.
Ayton inside, gets the contact and a look for the and one.
You don't get to the line a lot, at least make a high percentage. That will help.
Suns putting together a 14-0 scoring run. Nuggets have missed their last 7 shot attempts. Nice defense there by Ayton, but just better off.
It was an and one, not anymore.
In your world, it was.
Yeah. No more.
Morris able to slip inside, split the defenders, and
so you really have to be careful with him if you campaign.
Lob up top to DA, a little too strong from Booker there.
I think he was thinking a direct pass from Devin instead of a lob at the rim.
Jokic out of the corner. Crowder quickly closing out. Millsap gets another one of those cheeseburgers. Jokic now with 8 assists. Haiden facing up.
That's nice. That's nice.
In the first 7 minutes, but then the Suns put the clamps on him.
Yeah, pump fakes and head fakes, meaning the Suns have shot the ball so well from 3. The defenders are running at them. They can get to the free throw line, or they can get layups and then passing lanes. Suns only pick.
Bridges lets it fly.
See, that's his shot. Seizing the opportunity now, watching the scoreboard, saying, okay, we got to get something going. And that guy right there, he gets
their love of the three-point shot. And Booker and Chris Paul both said after the game that there was a couple of stretches where they got away from what they were supposed to be doing as DA. Green getting his first game action here in a Nuggets uniform, coming over from the Clippers is Millsap.
Ball tried to push it ahead. Harris said, I'm not that fast.
Paul right down the lane.
Maybe don't have it going. They'll pick up their aggressive nature offensively.
Well, and not only do they not get it down below the free throw line, is Ayton inside with the finish and the foul.
To get it right now, I mean, he has got a ton of looks.
Well, and that was the other thing that Chris was talking about last night, EJ, is obviously happy with the start, not content.
It was good before. I mean, it went halfway down.
Nice feed from Murray to the cutting Jamichael Green, who you've got to become a better defender.
Well, if he wants to be in that conversation. And I think Devin wants to be. It started last year. It just didn't start with the addition of Chris Paul. It started last year and how he really approached the game, involved his teammates, and really paid attention to what Monty wanted him to do out there on the basketball court.
Off doing other things, but Devin is a guy that he is watching NBA TV on an off night. And Monty recalled more than several times where Devin would text him, you know, during the course of another game because there's something that he's watching as he gets right to the rim. Off. Haiden getting a breather as Crowder checks back in. Book cut off there. Gets the bump and the contact from Green. Doesn't matter. And boy, that's one that... Nuggets 10 of 12. Suns perfect from the stripe tonight. 13 of 13. Catch and shoot. Book lets it rip. 2.5 minutes.
This is when you come to life, right? Jokic on the bench. Right there, you can smell a big opportunity to get a huge lead with him off the floor. And Devin is taking over.
Monty Morris answers with his own three.
Winning tonight. No player really likes to sit. Suns being cautious with him. And it's always tough to sit over there. So, he's feeling really good about the fact. Great defense there from DeAndre. Did not come down, try to block the shot. Just made Murray attempt a tough one over the top.
Yeah, that's been one of the steps. While he ran into foul trouble in those couple of early games, really making great progress as he faces up on Hartenstein and able to knock it down. Paul doing the dance with a pull-up.
Chris kind of hesitated on that. Normally he doesn't do that. Right there, I think he was surprised how open he was.
Hartenstein running the floor. 22 years of age. Out of Germany. Originally selected by Houston. Corner three on the way from Cam. Got it.
And I'm over, and he swung that ball perfectly to Mikal Bridges, who got it right to his teammate.
Hartenstein again finds himself all alone. Hartenstein. Played last 2 years for Houston. Cam, nice behind the back move, drops it off to DA. Kind of lost his footing, but stayed upright.
It worked.
Barton finds the open lane. And
it's a team called the Denver Nuggets on the other side. And they're not going to continue to allow you to do things you like to do. Suns need to get back in rhythm because this game is definitely getting in a great time and coming over there to disrupt it.
Here's Murray trying to draw his team closer. Step back three. Lets it go. Got it. They were 13 and 21 in games of 5 points in the last 5 minutes as Murray connects.
Win in these adverse conditions.
Harris on the mid-range. Won't get it. Jokic just plucked it away from Bridges, who looked like it got...
Probably imagine Chris Paul might get a little aggressive here. This is when he normally takes over a game.
Off the elbow. Got it. Well, we know he was #1 in clutch points last year. Big reason that Oklahoma City team had the success they did. Murray on the stop and spin. And he is off. Swings it around, sets up Crowder.
Yeah.
Blocked.
Yeah, what did I talk about?
Barton.
Pumps and fakes, right? And right there didn't do it. And
Morris and the Nuggets with a lead.
Back in it. Suns been cruising. They let the Nuggets get back in it, but they should have that next win to be able to hopefully close this thing out.
Shot clock at 7. Booker being harassed by Barton, gets it back, rising up from deep and knocks it down. Wow. Barton's got those long arms. Off the elbow. Knocked up, gathered by Denver. Barton down the floor, gets the reverse.
5 in each other on the jump ball.
Chris Paul able to track it down.
Jokic tried to steal it because he knew he couldn't out-jump DeAndre. He got away with it. And lucky for the Suns, they re-jumped it.
6-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
And remember, you're in the bonus as well.
Paul, little dribble hesitation. Baseline pull-up. Got it.
Baseline. I know the rookie is excited, but you got to be careful.
Off the inbound. Quick three from Jokic. Got it. Inbound to Paul. And then Paul fouled in the backcourt. But that took less.
Despite it all. And that arsenal that the Suns have between Chris Paul and Devin Booker just allows everyone else. Because these players are very smart.
Murray gets it. Heaves it up. Won't go. Well defended, forcing the tough off-balance shot.